Here's Dak. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Cam Chancellor in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. Now Dak. And Diggs has it. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 39 yards. They'll roll him out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack. Now here's a timeout as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their 2nd-year kicker. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their 2nd-year kicker. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And it'll be a good time in Big D tonight. The Cowboys have won it. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. On 2nd and 11 now, Marino. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Now Jackson. And a tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
I don't believe that that was called right here in the moment. I believe this was called during practice this week, that he was going to decide to be aggressive even on his own side of the field.
Just you mean because it's the opening drive? Maybe they had this scripted?
I think that he just talked about it with his team and said, listen, I'm confident in you. If we end up in this situation, we'll go for it early just to set a tone in this game.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. 2nd and 10. On the carry, it's Jackson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Now Marino. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40. They'll run it with Jackson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Marino. Eluding the pressure right. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. On the run, this is Jackson. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, Marino on 1st down. Middle of the field to Jefferson. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, Marino. Flush to it. Now Marino coughs it up. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Wilson. Got his man, that's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. 14. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It's the Hall of Famer Ray Lewis powering in for the sack. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this half.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Snatched by the safety Ed Reed. And the Jaguars are going to get the football back at their own 17. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Marino, 3rd and 1. Steps away to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They run on first down with Jackson. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Out of the gun, it's Marino. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. 4th down, here's Marino. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They'll run on first down. It's Jackson. And he stopped immediately there. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be a 51-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. Fielded right around the 8. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Bengals drive about to get going. And maybe time for this offense to really hit the reset button. They were shut out in the first half, but still, they're right in this game.
They certainly are. What I like about it is that you actually continue to play. You know, you just find a way to make a few plays yourself, and you noted it. Right there on the border in this game, they're not that far off. Just got to find a play or two, and they could be very happy at that point.
His throw incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
gets into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the great one, Darrelle Revis. The first